Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm very up close right now today. Obviously, you can tell by the title of the video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my brows and how I perfect them. Obviously, I am not perfect. I wish I was. I'd like to think, but my brows look pretty good for the most part. So yeah, I decided today I would show you guys what I do and the process that I go through to get these sculpted brows. It's very, very easy, honestly. You can do all the steps that I'm doing, or you can subtract some of the steps that I'm doing, and you can still end up having a brow that looks somewhat like what I've got on. So if you guys want to see how I get these brows tamed and sharp, then let's just jump right into it. So it definitely depends on the day. I normally go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but for today's video I wanted to bring out a different pencil that I don't always use in my videos, but I do use this on the daily when I'm switching off between these two, just because they are both pricey, so I like to alternate between them so I'm not using all of the product of one. So for today I'm going to be going in with my MAC eyebrow pencil in the shade Lingering, and this is just basically the same shade as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. The bottom is the MAC and the top is the Anastasia. The Anastasia is a little bit more, I don't know, gray, green, brown toned, and the MAC is a little bit more red, brown toned. So, I mean, they both end up looking about the same when I apply them to my eye. So it's not like a huge deal to me, and I just find it easier to alternate between them, so I'm not using all the product up of one eyebrow pencil because I like them both very much so equally. I mean, if I had to choose life or death situation, it would definitely be the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I do love this MAC. So first things first, the thing that I like about the Anastasia Brow Wiz is it's got a little spoolie on one side, so I always go ahead and spoolie my brows out. I like to see the shape of what's going on. I do have like an ingrown hair right there, but I go around and I just go and pluck the hairs that need to be plucked. My hair doesn't grow in like super dark, but they are thick hairs, so I can like feel them when I'm going along and plucking. I also like to pluck above and just follow the shape of my eyebrow because I do get some like stragglers up there, and it's not usually like too bad, but this guy right there is a little crazy. So next I'm going to go ahead and do some tweezing. Obviously they're like out of control long, so I'll pull all the hairs up like this, and then I'll go in with the clippers, and then I'll just cut them off like that. Brush the hairs away. I'll just brush the hairs away, and then these ones over here I comb downwards. So that looks really out of control. And I'll just go in with my scissors like this and just cut upwards like that. And it takes off quite a bit of hair. So once I've trimmed my brow, I'll go ahead and pick up my MAC brow pencil. And I don't fill them in anymore like I used to. I usually just like start here a little bit after the beginning, and I'll kind of just like draw a line and like sketch it out just like a tiny bit, and if I don't love it I just kind of like smear it away. But I'll kind of sketch it out and fill in a little bit of like the bald spots and use like a really soft hand. But I'm not like doing any major filling in. And then when I get to the tail, I'll just kind of like round it out a little bit. And I don't really overdraw my tail. And then I do the same to the top. I don't really worry about filling in the whole entire brow. So I'll just go over to the top and kind of create that line that I want. After I figured out like the shape that I want and make sure that they're like semi-symmetrical, I'm going to go in with my City Color Bold Brow Powder, and I always go in with this lighter brown shade, and I just pick up a little bit on my brush and I just start kind of like feathering this in, super soft. Lately I've just been into filling them in with brow powder because I feel like it looks a lot more natural. whereas coloring them in with a pencil I felt like looked a lot more, I don't know, harsh and like overdrawn and just fake. So you can probably tell that I'm not worrying about the front too much because I do that very last. I'm still going in and spooling, and of course there's like random hairs that still keep on falling down. It's totally fine. So now with the rest of the product on my brush, I'm just going to go to the front and I'm just going to softly feather this in. We don't want the front to be as harsh, but we still want it to look like a real shape of a brow. I've got the brow going on. I could leave it here, make it look a little bit more natural, or I can carve it out like I did on this side and make it look more sharp and precise. So I just have my Tarte Shape tape and I'm just going to put a tiny bit on this flat-headed brush right here. And very, very lightly, I'm just going to start going underneath and carving the brow out. This is just going to make your brow look so much more crisp and put together. See what it did? Like, it does a whole bunch to your eye. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thought it was helpful. If you guys are new to eyebrows and wanting to perfect them a little bit, I am not perfect at doing my brows, but I do like to think I am. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!